Hello, beautiful. Grateful to have you here in this video where I will dive into slow and sustainable growth in our business. For me, a slow and sustainable business is really a soulful business. And if you don't know me yet, I am Ouro. I have a web design and coaching business, and together with my husband, he's a web developer, and my daughter who helps me with some design. And we started our business about 7 years ago, and since then, after about 3 years, we were able that my husband left his job and joined us in our business. And in the last 4 years, we steadily grew. We grew, I feel, on like all the places in our lives, in our business, and since 4 years, our business really carries our family and carries the needs of our families and really provides us with the lifestyle we truly desire. So building that lifestyle and creating that business actually for us was quite of like a balance. It was not just like we want this lifestyle and it was really a journey of discovery. And I truly believe sometimes in, also because it works better in kind of marketing and kind of the online world, there's a lot of push and create your successful business in 2 steps and make 10K in 1 month and all these kind of things. And they have just space, but a lot of times more than that they make us feel good, they make us feel like not enough. And this is not what we really want. Like, I really think building a business from a place from not enough and always pushing for more really is not sustainable for us as we feel, for our feelings, for who we are, for our whole system. Like, our nervous system is constantly under stress if we do that. So how can we drop through the other place of creating a business? And I feel that at the foundation of a successful, soulful business, there is always the self-trust and the self-confidence. So if you are just starting out, I think if you just focus on your self-confidence, if you focus on your self-trust, if you build the different pieces of your business, and I would say that's really your mindset, what you believe is possible for you, and that it's totally possible from 1 month to the next month go to 10K. It's totally possible to blow up and really become really successful really fast. But at the same time, you have to be careful. Can you hold that success? Can you hold that money flowing in, or do you need to build the strong base first? Do you need to build the foundation that can hold that first? For example, for me, it was clearly, if I would have like blow up in the beginning like that, I'm sure, because I wasn't as confident, I'm quite sure I would have like retracted and contracted, and I don't know if I would be here today at the place I am, because I just kept going steadily, one little step, and we are all different, of course. But for me, I wouldn't have been able to hold a lot of visibility, I wouldn't have been able to energetically hold that. So if you're just starting out and you're wondering if it's needed for you to blow up, or how you can grow, how you can create a blow, maybe it's not about that. Maybe you're not blowing up yet because you're not ready yet. So if you just focus on building that self-trust, because there is no official starting line and no official finishing line. There's not like, if you're at this point in your business, then your business is successful. If you're at that point, then you got there. It's really kind of like an infinite building, a steady building. And if you are able to build, expand, and hold, and then again, once you're stable in that new holding, build, expand, and hold. Build, expand, and hold. And it feels a little bit like breathing in and breathing out. And it feels a little bit for me like a balloon, if you would like see that as a balloon. And if you blow the balloon up, the balloon just puffs out, and probably if you like do it too much, the balloon is away. But if you steadily blow the balloon up, one breath after the other, you're not out of breath, you just create something that becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Just becomes its own entity. And this is how I feel about our business, that our business just has become like its own entity, with its own soul, with its own energy. And it's still always changing, and of course it's our intentions that guides how this looks like. And for me, that permission to myself to slowly, steadily move again, but always self-assess, is this the direction, like taking bold and brave steps and then feeling into it, is this the direction I really want to go? Is this the way I want to show up in my life? Is this the way I want to show up in my business? Is this the way I want to exchange energy? Am I creating what I desire to create? How is my energy rippling out into the world and affecting others? For me, it's really more important, and probably because my why is really to show my daughters what is possible in this world and how it is possible to create a better world through our business and through our life and through who we are. Probably from that point, I really like the root of my business is really to be the best example that I can be, and to give my best and let that be good enough. And from there, take the next step, and take the next step, and trusted in self-trust, and rooted in self-trust. And from this self-trust, that grows, like it's the self-love that's just really accepting, just really who we are is enough, who we are is worthy, who you are is enough, who you are is worthy. And in the self-trust, I can do this. This is my skill. If I can yet, I can like practice it. Like go to the places. If you want to be a writer and you don't have the self-trust, the self-confidence yet, write. Share your writing. Share it in safe spaces. Expand slowly. If you want to be a designer like me, like design. Share your work. If you want to be an artist, create. Share your work. Share it in safe spaces. And I think exactly for this I created the Ouro member space, which is a place for women to come together. We come together 2 times a month, and in one time we just share where we are. It's kind of like a coaching call. Sometimes there is a topic, sometimes there's just space for what we need as a group and what you need and what you bring. And sometimes it's more guided. And the second call is a co-working session where you come into the circle, and for 90 minutes you just steadily go ahead on working on your projects, on creating more self-trust, on moving forward on that part of yours. There is little meditations, there is like workbooks, there is some affirmations, and I really want to provide that space of expansion and integration, because I really think that's what grew me to where I am, that the constant dreaming bigger and allowing myself more, and stabilizing myself and holding myself and trusting myself. And this is really the slow growth. And slow growth for me was really sustainable, and I can believe that it is sustainable because it's something you feel safe in. It's how you feel about it, and if you feel safe about it, if you feel rooted about it, there is a lot of space for life too. It's not just business then, it's really there is life, and your life really inspires your business, and your business nourishes the stories that you share in your life, and your business creates money that you can use to create a lifestyle you desire, and you become more clear who do you want to be, how do you want to live, and in which ways do you want to create. And all these layers of energy, the more and more we become clear, the more and more we are shaping our own path. We are shaping and creating our path, our reality, our environment. And I hope this inspired you. I hope it just helps you to feel into that. It helps you to ground yourself if you're like comparing yourself to others. And I know that. I know how that feels, comparing myself, but they are all further ahead. But coming back to ourselves and measuring our own success with our own success. So I'm wishing you a beautiful day and hope to see you soon. Bye.